So today we're going to demonstrate fillers in the ears. And one of the areas where you start to see aging is in the ears. What happens is when you're young, you have nice, plump, full ear lobes. And if you look at all of your earlobes, they look really young and fresh. And you know, what they talk about in the textbook, or when you hear about this, people only talk about the lobe, and you'll start to see the creases. But for most people, you'll start to see flattening even along the helical rim here, the rim here. So for most people, what I like to do is I like to add a little layer of filler in there as well. Now, Arlene's earlobes aren't bad. They're getting a little bit larger, and some people will actually even want to do a earlobe reduction. And we can do everything from reattaching the earlobe here by making an incision, and we can also make the earlobe smaller by taking out a wedge here. But today all we're going to do is we're going to plump up the ear with just a little bit of Juvederm. Now for the ear, I like Juvederm, and the reason I like this product for this area is because it tends to last a little bit longer. It tends to provide a little bit of a doughy appearance, and that's why I don't like it in certain areas, but for the earlobe I think it's really a great treatment option. So we'll first clean off the area with a little bit of alcohol because we want to sterilize the area here. And then what we do is we want to identify where the most creases are here. And you can see she's got creases right here. So the lidocaine, or the filler actually has a bit of lidocaine in it as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plump up there. And then we've got a line here, so we're going to go ahead and plump up down here as well. And I sort of like with the lips, I like to sort of just redefine the border of the ear too, to make it a sharp, crisp border, because you'll see in a lot of our patients that they're actually pancake flat. And now, for Arlene, we don't have a lot of deflation of the helical rim here, but we're going to go ahead and just plump it up just a little bit here. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Over here. And again, here you can see she's got a nice crease right here that we're going to try to plump up. So we just go in there and we fill that up. And now this ear is actually a little bit flatter than the other ear. Sometimes on the left side you'll see more damage because...
that's where I sleep too, I think.
Oh, you sleep there too?
Yeah.
And you also get more sun exposure by driving.
Oh.
So what we've done is we're just filling up the body of the earlobe. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to redefine the border here as well. So I'm just putting a little bit along the border here. And this ear actually needs a lot more attention than the other ear.
Yeah, since I hurt my right arm, I've been sleeping only on my left side, so I think...
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can see it's flat all the way up here, so we're just going to give a little boost up here as well. We're going to try to get it all the way up to the cartilage here. We can place it on top of the cartilage. And you see here how this is flat and wrinkly? What we're going to do is we're going to pump that up just a little bit by going along the rim. Like that. We're going to get quite enough in there, so we're going to add just a little bit more in there.
Does it hurt?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all?
The ears really aren't that painful. And so you can see we brought back some life to her ear. And it's still a little bit wrinkly all the way up here, so I want to add a little bit up here as well. Because it starts to look weird if all you do is you fill up the bottom where you see wrinkles. You want the whole rim to be looking fresh.
So we're all going to be checking out your ears all week.
Okay. And here I want this wrinkle to disappear, so I'm going to go a little bit more superficial even with the filler. And when you can see the graying of the needle, you know you're more superficial. So that looks really nice. We'll just add a little bit more here.
Doctor,
We just want to balance it out.
something that's really popular with younger people right now is those gauges where they stretch their ears.
Yes.
Now, say someone stretched them but not too big, could you repair it with just filler, or would it?
No, you really are going to have to do excision. Okay, and so that's all there is to it. And you'll see, you know, this looks a little bit puffy, but we really brought the life back to her ear. Mm-hmm. And it's a quick fix. She'll have just a little bit of bleeding. That bleeding is going to stop in just a few minutes, and her ear's going to look great, and it's going to look younger.
It looks nice already.
Great. Any questions, anybody? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Arlene.